you just come to expect something from this character, and then we pull the rug out from under him, and that's just such a delightful, delicious kind of turn for a character like that. So I think that's part of the humor of him, is just seeing how far he falls.
This movie is phenomenal. I could not stop thinking about it for like 3 days after I saw it.
Good. Great. Thank you. We like it.
Can you both talk to me about collaborating with Emma Stone to create the dynamics between your characters and Bella, starting with Willem?
It's a really complex relationship. It's all in the writing. It's all in Emma. I mean, she's the center of it all. And you really take so much of your cues off of her. And my character sort of falls in love with her, which is easy to do. No acting required, because when you work with Emma, you fall in love with her.
We have a pretty intimate journey to go on together. And I think we're both nervous about that. And we're nervous about kind of how far out there we were in our roles in our own respective ways. So I just found us to be very caring for each other, just as performers, and really, trying to make each other feel safe and secure, and allow them to be vulnerable. And a lot of that came from the playfulness that we had in the 3 weeks of rehearsal together. I just kept finding us like getting in a corner somewhere and like, are you okay? Is this okay? Or, how is this going? And that was, interestingly, that informs the dimension of the sort of love that they find, and that in Duncan's own totally perverse way has uncovered in him, which leads to a total breakdown.
Can you talk to me a little bit about tapping into that more comedic element of Duncan as kind of the deterioration comes about?
Yeah, it's funny because as he goes down into his despair, he becomes more and more funny. And it's like one foot on a banana peel and the other in the grave, The more you have you're honest about this thing, oddly enough, this other thing could be more heightened and funny. And it's just such a great turn. Also, you just come to expect something from this character, and then we pull the rug out from under him, and that's just such a delightful, delicious kind of turn for a character like that. So I think that's part of the humor of him, is just seeing how far he falls.
I completely agree. And then Willem, you're also playing a character in Beetlejuice, and it seems like they might have a similar, like, eerie, almost tragedy to them that we see with Baxter. What is it about these roles that really draws you in?
I'm simple-minded. I think one character at a time. I don't make the connection between the two. But I think I always like characters that, have a different experience than I do, are very far away from me, or are sort of unconventional, because that always tests your sense of normal. Keeps your sense of questioning, curiosity up. I don't think about the darkness so much as I think about how they're rooted in experience, how they, how their strategy for life is different than mine.
Well, thank you both so much for taking the time to talk to me. The film is amazing, and I cannot wait for more people to see it.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.